Now we're also supposed to be finding a like a pirate captain of sorts around here. Ooh, you sell potions, it looks like, and arrows and bandages. Nice. Ooh, who are you? Puck, a suspicious lady. Look, I don't know who you are, but I'm busy right now. What are you doing under here? What? Why all the questions? I don't think that's any of your business, really. But if you must know, I'm waiting for someone, I think. Look, you're pretty interested in what I'm doing, so either you're a guard or just really nosy. Which is it? Have I played, just Gaia? I actually don't know how to pronounce the name of that game. No, I have never played that game series before. Have you? I'm just nosy. Well, you could work on your subtlety, but nosy people do make pretty good thieves. Are you looking to make some coin? Yeah, sure. That's what I like to hear. A while back, I had a very important amulet taken from my family. It belonged to my father. I've been tracking it down ever since, and I'm getting close. What do you need from me? The town guard here around know me. There's another nosy fellow at the tavern who loves to get in my business. An acquaintance in town told me that the amulet was sold to someone in Ramshackle Reef, here on Azura. That friend couldn't tell me more, but I know his boat is docked here. If I could find some evidence on who bought the amulet. I have it, and I'm gonna play it again. What kind of game is it? It's one of those games where it's like, I recognize it by name, but I don't think I've ever actually seen any gameplay or anything from it. You want me to search around? Exactly. One of those ships has to have some sort of information about where the amulet went. Not sure if you noticed, but people in Tyrwin just love writing all their secrets down in diaries. I wish I knew what was up with that. So we technically already know. Is it going to recognize that we already read the thing? Yeah, it does. We found a letter. Dreg? Huh, I don't know a Dreg. I wonder what he would want with my family's old dusty heirloom. But now I'm one step closer to finally getting it back. I know just how to repay you. If you're doing this kind of work, you'll need to watch your back. Take this and a few coins to get you on your way. I don't know what you gave me. It looked like a sword, so maybe it was, Puck's dagger. Okay, well, we don't have any levels in daggers, and I'm okay with using my flimsy staff of mending, so... If we wanted to be an actual thief and use daggers, we have the option now. What's over here? Is this where the pirate is that I need to deliver the letter to? Oh no, this is just like more town. This game is like so big. I was not expecting it to be huge. You sent it to me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll be happy to check that out after stream today. Alright, well, since like the whole rest of the world is kind of like at our fingertips, let's actually do the like main quest. We'll get back to that. Oh, hey Foxwood, you made it. I bet you're exhausted after that adventure. Head inside and rent a room, then get some sleep. While you're resting, I'm going to book us a passage over to the farmlands, so we can head to Sleepy Haven. Meet me out here when you get up. I can't wait to explore Tyrwin. The Legend of Azura by Egan. Hundreds of years ago, the late Azurians inhabited this beautiful island. Their society was made up of powerful mages. One mage, Renner, created a method of extracting magic from the water on the island and created false shards from it. They glowed teal. and were the power source for everything on the island, including the greatest weapons. Eventually the machines backfired and produced hundreds of man-eating slimes. Legend has it that all the magic weapons were locked away underground, all except one, the weapon of a legendary hero. This magical weapon was passed between many pirate captains who attempted to claim the island. Many say the weapon was eventually locked away behind the Azura waterfall. The pirate used a magical 3-pointed amulet to seal away the treasure of Azura, never to be seen again. Oh, so we're learning why Dreg wanted the amulet. Okay. It's all clicking. I'm also just realizing now that this game, at least so far as I'm experiencing it, is exactly the kind of game that I wanted to make. I was talking about this a few streams ago, where you can just play the game and just go along with it, and there's lore and backstory information that you can access, but they don't force it on you. Like, I don't have to read these books and learn this information. Oh, that's so cool. And what's this? A book I cannot read. Okay. Hello there, I'm Sam. It's great to see a fresh face around these parts, especially with those goblins lurking about. Goblins? Oh, it's probably nothing to worry about. Teak, the captain of the guard here in Hope Harbor, has probably got it all under control. Anyway, care to rent a room? Rent a room? Sure, let me explain how it works. You pay for the room, and then you've got access to all of our amenities upstairs. Our beds are guaranteed to leave you all healed up and energized for a new adventure. Yeah, sure. We're all squared away. See you in the morning. Hope you find the bed to your liking. Oh, who are you? Kristen? I can't believe I came all the way to this island to relax and read, and I've lost my glasses. I can barely see the words on the page. Oh, you mean the glasses I'm wearing? No. Your glasses are literally on your head. I get to keep my glasses. Where did you leave them? Well, let's see. I spent all morning on the beach near Irma's collecting clams. I remember seeing them sitting on the sand near rocks, so maybe they're still there? Oh, she's talking about the glasses I'm wearing, but she has them. Whoops, wrong button. I found your glasses. So you did. Let me just... Wait, those aren't my glasses. I wouldn't be caught dead in those things. Oh wait, my glasses are right here in my head. Oh, thank goodness. Well, here, you keep them. I'm sure they look fantastic on you. Thanks for your help. This book isn't much better now that it... Oh, this book is much better now that it doesn't just say blurg, bleg, and blurgen. How do I know which room is mine? I guess it's this one. Ghost of the Waterfall. Ooh, what's this? Some say that the specter only appears on moonless nights. Others say the moon must be as bright as the sun itself, but one thing everyone agrees on is that on some nights you see the shimmer of a ghostly spirit sitting atop the Azurian waterfall. None have ever reported the ghost being dangerous. It begs the question, why is the ghost here? Why is the ghost here? Will it let me sleep in the big bed? It does. Yay. Maybe later. Did you get enough sleep? Yep, all set. Yeah, you look really well rested now. You must have needed that. So listen, I tried to get us passage to the farmlands using the ferry on the docks, but the dockhand down there told me it's out of commission right now. The motor's blown or something. On the bright side, this place seems ripe for adventure. What should I do? That's probably a lot of adventure to be found here on Azura. Why don't you ask around town for work? Maybe go explore the mountain, or try your hand at crafting or farming. There's so much to do. I even noticed a plot of land up for sale on that hill over there. Maybe setting down here wouldn't be so bad. And when you're ready, we can fix up that ferry and head to the farmlands. Okay. Okay, I see what we gotta do. I see what's going on here. Ferry stockpile. Box for all the supplies needed to repair the ferry. Oh, you're the one that was imprisoned by wild orcs on Castaway Rock, right? I heard about that. Sounds horrible. Yeah, it was. I thought so. Ultimately, your string of bad luck isn't over yet if you're looking to travel to the mainland. The ferry's been broken down for a few weeks now. We don't know when we'll be getting the supplies to fix it either. Supplies? That's right. Considering the ferry's usually the one making the deliveries, we're out of luck. Can I help? I mean, I doubt it. Not unless you want to run around collecting a whole bunch of wood and iron and even refine it into planks and ingots. Oh, you do want to gather all those materials? It'll take a lot. I'll let you drop all the stuff you find in the crate here. Once it's full, we'll repair the ferry. And if you have any friends on the island with you, they can help too. Just come and talk to me when the stuff's been gathered. What do we need? 10 iron ingots, 20 planks, 20 copper ingots, and also 10 hide. Okay. And Captain Verity. Yes, I'm still working on my ship. No, I don't want to talk about it. Sorry. Can we talk to her now that we know more about the legend about the... No, okay. Legend about the waterfall. Wait, have I talked to you before? Yeah, I have. Okay. So... Alright, so there's a necromancer on the island. There's some letters that we still need to deliver. There's the whole thing about... the amulet that we gotta figure out. They've given us plenty of things to do here. And there's some lessons available here. Dancing recluse. Quincy. Oh wow, are you here for dance lessons? Tell me about that. Haven't you ever felt the music just take you over before? It's like an unstoppable current that just wants to carry you away. Yes, I feel that all the time. Well, that's where I come in. I can teach you how to swim through that current. Dancing is an art. I've locked myself away in this house for 1.5 years to master the art of breakdancing. But now I'm ready to share my knowledge with the world. Care to learn? Sure am. Oh, heck yeah. Let's get started then. First, you have to move like this. Yeah, you could do it. Next, you gotta do one of these. Okay, okay, not bad. Then you just finish it up with one of these bad boys. Yes, you're getting it. Alright, I think you've got it mastered. Try it out. Show me your moves. Type breakdancing and chat to dance. How do I open up... Oh, well, this goes first person. I don't know if I like first person. It doesn't really go well with the music, if I must be honest, but that's fine, I guess. Dancing recluse. I also love that his sign is just lessons. You don't know what he's going to teach before you go in there. You see all these crops? Old Taylor wishes the crops were this fine. Oh, were you interested in learning how to farm? Yes, please. Pretty simple. You need to find some nice, rich soil first. There are tons of community garden plots around Tierwyn. Of course, you'll need seeds and a watering can too. Make sure to water your plants when they look thirsty. Experienced farmers can even harvest seeds along with their crops. Where do I get a watering can? Head over to Hope Harbor Docks to see Ray to buy one. He has all sorts of useful tools. Okay, so we do have to buy a watering can. That's fine. Can I only plant in community gardens? If you buy a housing plot, you can purchase your own dirt plots from Hal and Ramshackle. That's a lot. Just plant them in the community garden next to my house and get yourself a watering can to water them when they look thirsty. Oh, thank you for the beginning seeds. I appreciate that. Oh, this is the property sign. Okay. 800 gold. We don't have that much. By decree of the king, any citizen with the correct deed of ownership may lay claim to this land. So you either need the deed or 800 gold to buy it. Okay. Well, I mean, like, I've almost 500, but I don't know if I want to. Garp. I'm just trying to enjoy some downtime before I head out again. Where are you going? Well, I've got a shipment for the port in the north. North is north next. 3 days journey. I'm not looking forward to the ice and snow. Okay. What do you sell? Pies and lemonade. We're gonna not purchase some pies and lemonade for right now. I am gonna take your corn and your thread though. Got a jar of water, very good. Gerald, the mayor's son. Oh, hey, what's this? Been a while since I saw a Swords and Magic stream. Hello, thank you so much for coming by, Mr. Ridiculous. I got this game a while back through the Yogscast Jingle Jam bundle, and I finally decided to pick it up and see how it is. I've been enjoying it so far. Have you played this game a lot before? Can you believe this great weather? I love visiting Azura. That's nice. Yeah, I guess I can go with a lot. I've been enjoying it so far, but I don't necessarily know offhand if I'm going to be streaming this, like, going forward long term. Games like these, like, unless I have people I'm actively, like, playing with, I prefer to just kind of like play on my own anyway. So I think what I'll do is like, I'll probably stream this game 1, maybe 2 more times just to give it some adequate playtime. Because this is a much larger game than I was anticipating it being. Hanson the Apprentice Carpenter. I'm so glad Dave gave me this opportunity to help build new houses on Azura. The island has really been growing lately. Great. Good for you, Hanson. We unlocked carpentry. Very good. We're not going to buy anything, or make anything just yet, though. I've been playing it since the Kickstarter release. Wow. Yeah, I had no idea about this game until it was part of that bundle. Yeah, you can easily sink in loads of hours into the quests alone, let alone completing your collections, leveling your skills, or being your own, buying your own custom houses. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier when I like first really got started playing and finding like the mining stuff and chopping wood and everything. I was like, this really gives me a lot of RuneScape vibes. Building, I mean, yeah. What the? This is an active construction site, little buddy, don't you know? I'll be going. Well, hold on a minute, since you're already up here. Are you looking to make some gold? Sure. Oh, good to hear, because I could actually use some help right now. See, I was totally hammering away up here when my hammer just up and broke into pieces. I hate when that happens. Man, I must be getting buff. Anyway, I'll need a new hammer. If you can make me one, sure. You'll need some wood and iron to make it. Pretty simple stuff. You can find wood above the town and the trees, and iron can be found over by the ruins just outside town. Here's the recipe for my hammer. Alright, well, unfortunately, all of my stuff is in the bank. It also gave me a lot of Cube World vibes from this, or what it should have been. Cube World. That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure I know exactly what that is. Is that just another indie game that didn't really take off? Leroy the stable hand. We can buy companion snacks from him. Lucy the blacksmith. So I've been making it a point to kind of talk to everyone, but I'm kind of realizing that this is just, you know, hub area. Talking to everyone, you won't necessarily get a whole bunch of information from everybody. I can't tell anyone that I've been wishing for, or it won't come true. At least that's what Granny Fiora said. Okay, bye. Yeah, low poly, alpha was great, loads of potential. Then the devs just went complete shut-in mode to work on the game. No community interaction. The beta was just meh. Oh, that's a little bit of a bummer. Oh, here's the Grandma Fiora, who's actually a door. Can I help you with anything? No thanks. I mean, I guess in a way, like, there's kind of like a fine line where you're, as a game developer, you have an idea in mind of the game you want to create, but you should also make it a point to have at least some level of, you know, input from the people who actually enjoy playing the game about what would make the game enjoyable to play. Community input can never be a bad thing. Especially because it's like, you don't necessarily need to implement every idea the community comes up with. But listening to the community if there's problems, there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Requires silver key. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. As a dev, you of course have total control over what you want in the game, but if they would have communicated with the community, they would have warned them that it wouldn't be fun to play. Alright, let's head back down to the bank so I can get all of my crafting materials. Basically, Cube World was also about exploration, finding stuff to do, and they locked new regions by making your equipment completely useless. Oh. Okay. Your equipment was basically region locked. I mean, it sounds like an original idea. I don't know necessarily how that would work in practice, but it's different. It definitely does. I would say, having no experience with game development whatsoever, but just being a gamer and thinking that I have creative ideas of my own, I would say having it so that equipment is really only viable in certain areas because of the way that the game mechanics are would be better than just saying you can't use your equipment once you're in this new area. If it's like switching equipment because it's more beneficial to do rather than you just can't use it, it felt more like a punishment for exploring than a reward. I would say unless you're playing a game where the purpose of the game is to punish the player, like that's the point of the game, that's the vibe it has, there's no reason to do anything to punish a player. You could use it, but it did like nearly no damage, I believe. Been a while since I last played. What was I doing? Oh, I needed to go to the bank. When we passed by the bank, I'm like, oh, let me put all of my crafting stuff in here. So we'll take the iron, the stone, the wood out. I guess we'll take the food back out as well in case we want to do some cooking. I'm dangerously close to being full on whatever it's called, so maybe I can move some stuff. Anyway, the devs here communicate with the community pretty well, so that's probably not going to be an issue. And some really cool passive skill stuff coming up soon, too. Oh, so this game is still in, like, active, like, furthering development? I saw a message when, like, loading up the game that was, like, spring is here and, like, going into stuff, but there was no date attached to it, so I wasn't sure if that was kind of, like, an old message or something. Active as possible. That's awesome. What do I not need right now? I guess we can put these augment stones away. It doesn't look like we need them for anything right now. Increases the quality of a weapon from flimsy to standard. Well, maybe we'll hold on to it. We'll put the water away. We'll put the thread and scrap away. There's currently a two-man team, of which one takes care of their baby half the time. Well, at least the baby is being taken care of, right? Like, that is definitely the priority right there. Exactly. So, when you play this game, do you have, like, a particular style of play that you prefer doing? I'm kind of leaning more into the magic part of the swords and magic and stuff, as opposed to the swords and stuff. But I also enjoyed shooting the fire arrows at the orcs during the tutorial section. Oh, well, there's the waterfall we've been hearing, like, literally everyone talking about in this entire game. And by everyone, I mean 2 books. I plan to be more of a magic swordsman, so one-handed sword and staff. Very nice. You know, honest to God, I didn't even realize that using the staff only used one hand. Oh, adds the joy of Twitch. Well, you can't hear me right now, but thank you for letting me know that there was an ad playing. I will thank you again once you let me know the ad is done. I also now know, because an ad is playing, not to do anything too interesting. Good thing I'm just running around. Oh, you know what? While I was down there, I should have bought a watering can. Oh well. It's fine. I currently don't play that much. I'm currently just trading with other players in case they need something, loads of resources, or rare event items, which will be available every year, but people are impatient. And I'm back, by the way. Ads are gone. First of all, thank you for letting me know an ad was playing. It's not easy for me because I don't have, like, an actual Twitch window pulled up on anything to get the warning message that an ad is going to start soon. So when it does show up, I honestly have no idea. And so because you told me there was an ad playing, I stopped doing anything interesting, which was easy because I was just running around. Secondly, I don't know if you heard me before the ad started playing, but I was saying that I didn't even realize that the staves are not two-hand weapons like the bows are. I probably still won't equip a weapon when I'm using the staff, but it's good to know now that I can. Wish you can add your own ads. Well, in a way, I can. Right, they're one-handed. There is a channel point redemption. I call them virus cores. For me to make a fake advertisement using cards from the card game Snake Oil. I don't know if you've ever heard of the card game Snake Oil, but you basically take like two noun cards and you come up with a name of a product and you give a sales pitch for your fake product. And if you're interested in hearing one, please feel free to redeem. Here's what I was looking for, because I need more stuff. Damon, good morning. How you doing? I think I'll just make 4 of these. I don't necessarily need to... Blacksmithing level 2, very nice. And I need new nails, right? Dave's hammer. What do I need for this? Oh, if I hadn't made that nail, I could have made it. Okay. That's fine. We're fine. We learn how to move forward despite our mistakes. And we click the correct button occasionally. Keep viewers from seeing any nasty condom ads or bad ads that can affect PG streams. I have my channel set to PG and not mature audiences, so I would assume that Twitch would make it so mature advertisements don't play on streams that are marked as for mature viewers. Installed a new SSD into a free slot I had on my computer so I could have some more hard drive space. I mostly play older games, but the few new games I play are getting bigger and bigger, and I need a new drive. You know, I saw an article yesterday. I mean, in classic millennial fashion as such as myself, you know, I read the headline, I don't read the article. But when it comes to, like, an article that's not about important information, I think a headline is fine. There was something about, like, games in general are just getting bigger and bigger, and people who play games on PC are going to start, like, getting hit the hardest because of that. Because consoles are getting more powerful and people are making games more powerfully for the more powerful consoles, that PCs are just not really going to be as easily able to keep up. What kind of newer games are you playing lately, Damon? On the computer, at least. Because normally we just talk about Skyrim and Fallout. And, what's it called? The flight simulator and the truck simulator. Dave's hammer. Let's craft it. Alright, let's go give Dave his hammer. I don't know, I just build a new PC every 5 or 6 years and I'm fine, but I do have a harder time by the time I need a new PC. I have never been into the, like, building aspect of building a new PC or anything. If that kind of thing as, like, a hobby of sorts, it wasn't really big when I was a kid who would have been interested in that if it was big when I was a kid at the time. I just plan, when I finally do get a PC, I plan on just buying a pre-built. I think that's a load of crap. Consoles are still vastly weaker than even mid-tier PC. It's just the amount of optimization that is to go into making them run on the system, with the high-quality graphics and high poly count and mechanics in the game. I think that's kind of like also why I enjoy playing indie games or games from smaller companies. They aren't necessarily huge monstrosities when it comes to specs and everything. I mean, they can, but honestly, 95% of the games I play come out in the 10s or O's. Hogwarts Legacy was the newest game I've recently played, and that was months ago. And Clockwork, I see Steam staying around Half-Life. I see Steam staying around Half-Life and Team Fortress in games you can't get or play on consoles. Yeah, I have noticed that as well. And you can mod and make games. Oh yeah, I say build. I just mean pick the parts and let people build it for me. The actual act of building the PC, as far as I understand, is actually very simple. As long as you're not doing anything, like, out of order. Like, I think memes online I've seen of PC building is, like, when you put the heat whatever on the wrong thing. I don't know the terminology to actually explain what I'm actually thinking, so I apologize for that. But, like, as long as you're, like, putting things in the proper place and you're doing things in order, you're not trying to skip any steps or anything, I think that building is the easiest part. Any luck making me a new hammer, little dude? Here's your hammer. Right on. This looks perfect. Now I can go back to hammering. Thanks for your help. Payment. Here's a few coins to get you on your way, and some shiny crystal I found in the dirt. I heard it make a weapon better. Not much use to me. Hopefully you can use it for something, though. Thermal paste on the heatsink sounds like what you were getting at. That sounds the most plausible. Unfortunately, I don't actually know the words I'm saying and what they refer to, so let's go with that. It makes me sound like I knew what I was talking about. Oh goodness. I'm over time. Unfortunate to say, like, well, I would rather, like, keep streaming this because I am having fun. Sundays are usually kind of, like, busy. Like, after stream, I gotta set up my stuff for my friend coming over for... Actually, today is our final, campaign session for his solo D&D campaign. It's going to be a very fun time. Also, unrelated news of interest to you, since you asked about it in the past. After almost 2 years of not streaming, I did a short hour stream yesterday as a test. at the new place I moved to a month ago, and it seems the stream went well on the back end side of things. Damon, that's awesome. I wish I had been able to like come by and see it so that I could help you out with like, oh, sound sounds good and everything. I was completely booked yesterday between errands and we had a friend over, so we were playing some video games. I was doing a lot of running around back and forth yesterday though. All right, this has been fun. Mr. Ridiculous, Clockwork, Damon, thank you so much for hanging out, as well as also my lovely wife, Mrs. Epitaph Fox. Let's see who we can raid out to today. And also to look ahead, I will be playing this game again. I'm really liking this game. I want to see more of it. So I will next be live on Tuesday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, continuing the adventure of swords and magic and stuff. Honestly, a great name for the game, by the way. I love it. Who is live right now?